What is going on YouTube? Joe here with Culination Media, bringing you another episode of the Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask, and I believe this is episode number 6. So today, after completing a majority of the Woodfall Temple in the last episode, we are standing here in front of the boss door, ready to take on the boss of this temple and return the Southern Swamp to normal after all of the poison water and cursing things have been going on thanks to stupid Skull Kid. So we're ready to take this on. We have the boss key, we have the hero's bow, we have all kinds of goodies. And yeah, so we're ready. Before we get started today though, just want to remind you guys, if you can, please show some support to the channel and this series by clicking that thumbs up button right below this video. It really does help out a lot. And if you don't like the video, feel free to click that dislike button as well. And go in the comment section below and let me know how I can make it better so that you will like it more in the future, because that's what I'm all about. I want you guys to have a good time like what I'm doing. I'm having a great time recording this stuff. I love this game. I love interacting with you guys, so it's really just awesome. Just awesome all the way around. So we're going to put on the bunny hood. Why not? We like bunny hoods. Let's head on through. Dooku Link doesn't do us a lot of good in this battle, despite there being a Dooku flower in the middle. Before actually entering the room and seeing the boss, we will actually, you can notice that there are some bomb flowers along the edge of the room. So we can use those, and we'll show you what those are for coming up. But as we enter, we're going to get dropped down on by the boss of this temple. Crazy looking Odolwa, the masked jungle warrior. Easily one of the coolest designs. It's unfortunate that he can't do a whole lot of damage to us. If you get close to him, you'll be beaten. Do you understand me? So you basically have to wait for him, because look, he has a sword and he has a shield, and his sword can actually act as a shield in a lot of cases because it's so big and it's just hard to get close to him. So wow, you need to wait for him to do something like that and attack you with your bow out. You can then shoot him from behind or in the face like that, and then when blah 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 blah, once he's stunned, you can jump attack him and all of that good stuff. I would try to conserve your arrows though, because this battle is a lot more difficult without arrows. He jumps all over the place. He jumps all over the place. This battle does kind of take a little bit of time. Ouch, 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 ouch. I thought he was going to hit me there. Yeah, this battle does take a little bit of time with just the Kokiri sword. We don't have any upgrades to our sword yet. What are you doing? That was the worst possible aim for a sword strike I've ever seen. A lot of times, if he gets really close to you, his sword can go through your shield, so I would not assume that just because you are... What are you doing? Just because you're defending does not mean that he can't hit you. Okay, I don't even think I hit him, but he's going to enter the second phase of the battle even without a hit. And he's going to call all of these little beetle things around, and it's not fun. They're going to just run at you, and they will do damage. The easiest way to get rid of these things, which is actually pretty interesting. Oops. You can actually use the bomb flowers too, but I use bombs, and if you throw it, they will just flock to it, and it'll explode, and they'll die. Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. Okay, well you knocked me out of your ring of fire. Can you hurt him with bombs? I think you can. That's weird. Wow, you missed, you missed, you missed. Okay, so basically, you can hit him. Wow, okay, okay. You can hit him when he's doing anything that's not, just standing there, basically. So if he's dancing or slicing, you can stun him. We have more beetles. Ouch, 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 no. I hate these beetle things. Go over there, beetle thing. Go over there. They actually give you hearts a lot of times, too. Not all the time. Okay, giant spinning attack. No, don't. What am I even targeting? I don't even know. He has to be almost dead, though. There's moths, too, but they will flock to the bomb as well. And if you run out of bombs, that's just... That is unfortunate. But it makes this battle a lot easier if you're killing these enemies. If you let these things just run amok, you're gonna have a hard time. You're gonna have a really hard time. He's fast, too. Jeez. He should be almost dead at this point. There we go. Alright, finally our last hit. And Odolwa was just gonna do a face plant onto the ground. Now, as I mentioned, the easiest strategy is to make sure that you have enough arrows when you go into this room. I really didn't have that many, that's why I was trying to conserve them and not use them as much. I tried to get close to him and stun him when I could. or just slice him with my sword when I saw an opening. A lot of times that will get you hurt, or knocked back, or he'll just jump away, and it'll just be an unfortunate time. When he brings out the insects and the other random enemies, the easiest thing to do is to use the bomb flowers and just throw it at a random place. They will all flock to it and explode, and sometimes they'll give you some hearts back if you need it. But we're going to get a free heart container, full heart container that is, and we'll get his face. Odolwa's remains. So it's a mask with his spirit, like, inside it, the evil Odolwa. You have just freed the innocent spirit that this dark mask had kept imprisoned within the body of evil Odolwa. Well, okay then. So we're actually going to be taken to, like, this weird place, and we're going to meet our first guardian, which Tattle's brother, was actually talking about at the beginning of the game. He told us that we need to go to the swamp, the mountains, and the ocean, and the canyon to find the 4 who are there and bring them here so that they can stop the moon. This is one of them. So that's why there are 4 temples in this game. What's that? Yeah, these things look really weird, and they make really strange noises. And it's just overall very strange. I mean, look, he's got a mustache. It just looks like a giant pedo type deal. I don't know. I'm not going to go into it. But he's considered a guardian, and he's going to teach us a song. Wait, listen, it seems to be saying something. Could that crying be its way of teaching us some sort of melody? Yes, we in fact are going to learn the Oath to Order, which will be used to call the giants at the end of the game. We don't have any other use for this melody except to call all of the guardians / giants once we have freed all of them in all 4 temples. So by the time you get to the end of the game, you will definitely have forgotten this song, and we'll have to look it up. But for now, just play it and just kind of remember that we have it. And that's what we'll do eventually. But like I said, there's no real reason to try to remember it because there's no other use in the game that I have found. If there is something else you can use it for, I don't know what it would be. I don't know. Maybe it helps you grow a mustache. But I mean, that could be worth it. If it helped me grow a beard faster, that would be cool. Can you imagine Link with a beard? That'd be crazy. Actually, speaking of beards, I need to shave mine. It's getting a little bit out of control. You learn the Oath to Order. All right. New songs are always good. So we have the Song of Time. We have the Song of Soaring. We have the Sonata of Awakening. We have the Oath to Order. I don't think we've learned anything else up until this point. But that's like half the songs in the game right there, basically. Call us. That's what it's saying. Well, there's only one of you, so we kind of need to make sure that there's more than one in order to stop the moon. And now that we've defeated the temple and, broke the curse, the water in the swamp all over the place will return to normal, so no more purple ugly stuff. It'll be clear blue and you can swim in it and you won't get hurt and it'll be a great time. When you go back in time, you will have to come back here and defeat Odolwa if you want the swamp to return to normal again. Because you're going back in time, so Odolwa will have just not been defeated. And that is unfortunate. So don't go back in time if you want the swamp to be normal. The 4 people Tail talked about. Do you think he was talking about the spirit that was sealed inside that mask? I think I just said that was exactly what he was talking about, Tattle. You don't listen. Oh, hey, you were pretty good out there. Have you done this before or what? Well, yeah, like, I'm the hero of time and everything, so I've kind of had experience doing this kind of thing. Now just keep up that pace and save the other 3. Hey, why do you keep going away like that, floating away from me? Don't you understand that you have to keep eye contact? When you're talking to people, it's a polite thing to do. All that stuff I did to you, your horse, I apologize. Finally, an apology. Sorry. Yeah, sounds so genuine. So genuine, Tattle. Thanks. There, I apologize, so don't hold it against me. Got it? Now then, we've helped the princess just like the monkey asked, so now our next stop is in the mountains. Let's hurry and do something about that skull kid. But we have to actually rescue the princess first, who is in this room over here. So, there she is. She's just chilling in there, just sitting, just hanging out. We're actually going to need a bottle because we're going to put her in a bottle. Yes, I know, it's kind of strange. Kind of strange, but that's what we're doing because it's fun. Look at us being all stylish with our bunny hood. What? Who are you? Culination, pleased to meet you. I'm the Deku Princess. Were you, by chance, asked by that monkey to come save me? Yeah, maybe. Maybe I was. Aha, just as I suspected. You see, your body smells a little bit like monkey. So, the monkey made it back fine after all. That's good. You could say that he made it back safe, but he kind of didn't. Kind of didn't, because your dad is a total jerk face. I was worried that when I didn't come home, my father would think that monkey had kidnapped me. Hoo hoo hoo. Actually, he did think exactly that. Don't tell me. Are you serious? Is father actually doing that? Yet another hasty decision, father. Oh, now she's mad. She is pissed. She's fuming. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Do not kill me. Well, we haven't any time to lose. Quickly, Mr. Culination, could you please find something to carry me in so you can take me to the Deku Palace? Yeah, because we have a bottle. We could just snag you up in that. We don't need to get a box or a crate. It's a tight fit, but she says she'll be fine if you hurry. Actually, I'm not gonna hurry. I'm not gonna hurry at all. I have other things that I want to do. Because we captured all of the fairies, we can go to the Great Fairy Fountain and get our new power. Which... where is it? Must be on the other side completely. Must be on the other side completely. We can now go in this water, though, so that's cool. And there are also no enemies. So we don't have to worry about getting attacked by, like, dragonflies and Deku scrubs and hip loops and all of that stuff. So we're just going to follow this path. Eventually we'll get to where we need to go. Eventually we'll get there. Alright, I see where we're supposed to be headed now. It's just going to take a little bit to get over there. We are headed to that little alcove in the wall over there. So it would have been great if we came out in the same place that we went into the temple. Not the complete other side. That does not help us out too much. I guess I could have used the Song of Soaring to get us over to this owl statue, but I didn't want to do that. I felt like that would be cheating. One last flower. And the reward that we get for getting all the fairies in this temple is not the greatest thing in the world. In fact, it's probably the least amazing thing that we get in the game, but it's because it's the first temple and it's also, you know, the easiest to get all the fairies. But I actually do use this a lot, so I don't know, maybe it is kind of useful. Wait, we gotta put on the bunny hood for style. Gotta have style when we're talking to the Great Fairy. We can't just not look hip and happen, and you know, we gotta be the coolest kid on the block. So the Stray Fairies will form the Great Fairy of, I don't know, Power maybe? Are you the Great Fairy of Power? Or Wisdom? I don't know. I don't even know. Oh, strong young one, I am the Great Fairy of Power. Thank you for returning my broken and shattered body to normal. As thanks, I grant you prowess with this new sword technique. That's right, we're learning a new sword technique. And it's actually not a new sword technique. It's more like an improvement on a sword technique that we already knew how to use, which is our spin attack. And it's going to make it infinitely more useful. And I'll show you why in a minute, as soon as we get out of this cutscene. As soon as we get finished with this cutscene. You mastered the spin attack. Press and hold B to power your weapon with magic. When you release B, your sword will unleash a whirlwind of energy as you spin around. To stir up energy quickly without having to charge your weapon, rotate once and press B. Come see me again, blah blah blah. That's all she had to show us, so that is a thing. So what does our improved spin attack do? Well, let's test it out. It'll turn blue first, like it did before, and then if you hold it for long enough, it'll turn yellow. And it does use magic when you use it like this, but look at the range. The range on that is absolutely incredible, and I never use it like this, really. I like to do the quick spin because you don't use any magic while doing it. It has incredible range. You can kill so many enemies, especially if you get surrounded. It's really just great. And enemies later on that like to hop around or jump around or strafe around, you can hit an entire area all at once. So their dodging techniques will be pretty much useless. So we're going to head back to the exit, and we want to get back to the Southern Swamp. The main area of the Southern Swamp, not Woodfall. There is, in that chest over there, that was where we got the heart piece. There should just be like 5 rupees or a recovery heart or something silly in there now. I'm not even going to bother with it. I don't know if we can make this, but I'm going to try. Yes, we can make that. Alright. Alright, Dooku Link. Go in the distance. So we're going to head back to the Dooku Palace, which conveniently is directly across the way here. I think, yeah, there it is. There it is. We can just jump down. Bam. Stop screaming, Dooku Link. Come on, man. After we just defeated Odolwa, you're going to act like a baby now. No, no, don't read signs. Don't read signs. It's not why we play games. We don't play games to read signs. It's not what we're here for. You do need to be a Dooku to get through here. But, yeah, so don't turn into a human. They'll throw you out anyway. So we need to stay as Dooku Link. Stay as Dooku Link. Now that we're in the Dooku King's Chamber. I can't talk sometimes. I say the weirdest things. She's gonna start yelling at you, so I just run up here and let her out. Okay, I guess you can jump. I was gonna go up the ramp like a normal person, but I guess we're not gonna do that. And she kind of appears on top of us, which is weird. And she's about to just jump all over her father. Foolish father! Yeah, she's gonna beat him up. He kind of deserves it. He was being a jerk for, you know, trying to roast a monkey. It's not the nicest thing in the world to do. What are you doing? Let that monkey go this instant! And they are just... What is the butler doing? Is he doing sit-ups? Did you guys see that? He looked like he was doing, like, crunches or something in the corner there. Or he's just really happy. Oh, Mr. Monkey, I'm truly sorry. Father does such rash things when he's worried about me. I understand, Princess. Forget about that. Has the temple been returned to normal? Why, yes, thanks to Mr. Cullination here. I am very, truly grateful. Really? So you're called Cullination, are you? Thank you for keeping your promise to me. Okay. Then we just nod at each other, because that's cool. As a symbol of our gratitude, our butler has prepared a little something for you. Please accept it. You'll find it in the shrine that will be to your right when you leave the palace. Okay, so we're gonna go do that now. The Mask of Sense is in our future. And I kind of just gave away what the prize was, but for those of you that don't know this game as well, you probably don't know what that is. So we'll have time to go over that. So we haven't been to this area yet. We've gone to the left over here. That's led to, well, that actually leads to the shortcut by Woodfall, and then we have the Magic Bean area over there. So why do I have my bottle still out? I don't know. I don't know. But we're just gonna hop across all these lily pads because we are cool like that. And there should be a little alcove in here that we can enter once we get around this corner. Lots of lily pad jumping. There we go. We haven't been to this area yet, but it's called the Deku Shrine, and we're in for a little bit of a race. We are in for a little bit of a race, so I suggest taking off the Dooku mask. That's really not going to help you here. Let's talk to Mr. Butler. Well, I'm glad to see you're done with your crunches. Hope your workout went well. Cullination, I am truly thankful for what you have done for the princess. As a sign of our gratitude, we Dooku have prepared something that we think that may assist you. I will lead you to it. He's going to pull out his parasol, and now he can fly. And he's pretty fast, so I suggest using the bunny hood. That also makes him move faster, but it will help you to keep up with him. Because this is very similar to the Dampe race from Ocarina of Time. And it takes a little bit of being able to maneuver kind of quickly. And being able to understand that, yeah. Ah, no, I missed. Oh, I should have been the Dooku to just jump across the water. Ah, okay. So, at the very least, you can kind of get a feel for where he's going, because you can hear him, too. This is a shortcut that you can do with the bunny hood or just roll jumping, but you should actually beat him to the ledge, or close to it. And you get a couple of rupees as well. It's easier than going the long way and making all those unnecessary jumps. Also, if you touch the fire in here, you will, as a Dooku, you will just obviously have to start all over. Obviously, I suggest not worrying about jumping in the water, so just turn into a Dooku briefly so that you can jump across the water and not have to fall in it and just be really sad, and then you can put on the bunny hood again, and you should be able to keep up with him. You should be able to keep up with him. Now, this just seems unnecessarily long, but yeah, this room is kind of difficult for the fire as well, because if you're a Dooku and you run into it, you will be screwed. You will be absolutely screwed. This is so similar to the Dampe race. Here, you have to go on the parts of the ramp where there are steps. If you go in the smooth parts, you'll just slide down. You'll have to start all over. And I almost got hit by a boulder. I almost got hit by that boulder. So there we go. We have just about reached the ending part here. So for some of you, this may take a few tries. But it shouldn't be too difficult. We're actually not at the end. I misspoke. Thankfully, I have arrows because we can shoot this thingy right here, and that will turn off the flames. So now we can jump across, and we have the bunny hood. So I mean, we'll be able to make the jump. And you can make the jump anyway, but it just ensures that you don't accidentally grab the ledge because that makes you waste time. That makes you waste time. Bam! We are finished. So that was a crazy long race for seemingly no reason, and we're not really going to get anything that's that useful out of it anyway, but I wanted to show it because it does give us one of the masks of the game. Now here is the item I promised. Please accept it. And we get the Piggy Mask, the Mask of Sense. This mask heightens your sense of smell. Wear it with C to sharpen your olfactory perception. Sniff, sniff, that's the smell of power. Actually, when I see you, I am reminded of my son who left home long ago. Somehow I feel as if I am once again racing with my son. I'm afraid I may have tried too hard to outrun you. As old as I am still a fast competitor, just like when I raced my son. Please forgive my rudeness. He doesn't give us any clues onto who his son is, but it turns out that his son is actually the Deku that was killed in order to curse us. So when we wear the mask, we're kind of like wearing his spirit, so to speak. And it's kind of sad, actually. It's a little bit of a dark thing. This isn't actually ever really confirmed, but it's pretty widespreadly accepted that that is the case. So with that being said, well, I guess I didn't need to turn into a Deku there. I guess there was really no reason for that. But instead of running back through the swamp, I'm going to actually just play the Song of Soaring to warp back to the entrance of the swamp. Southern Swamp, yes, 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 yes. Now there's a bunch of things that we have access to now that we can do. We have access to getting the 2 quiver upgrades immediately. We can do that right now. We can also get 2 pieces of heart with the same games, but we're not going to be doing that this episode. I don't think we're going to have time, because there's some other things that we can do, and there's actually, this is an area where we can use the Mask of Sense. I'm going to show you what it does. It only has 1 use, and it really isn't that useful at all, but if you pull it out, in this particular area, we'll see that when you take the mask off, you don't see that, but there's a little purple area over here, and so when you hit A to check, no, I don't want to save and quit playing. Stop telling me that. You don't want to check it, you actually want to pull out a bottle. There we go. And we can capture ourselves a magic mushroom. Your nose is tickled by its fragrant scent. So what can we do with that? We're actually going to go to the magic Hags shop with that. And that will allow us to do something pretty cool. Pretty cool. But before we do that, we actually have a little archery game that we can play, and I'm going to do that now, and it's actually a little bit difficult. But I'm going to give it a go. I don't know if I'll get it done the first try. The boat cruise. Oh, yeah. I forgot. I did go back in time, so Komei is not here because she's still having trouble in the swamp. Alright, well, with that being said, we're going to do that whole thing right now because I want to get that finished. Well, not finished, but I want to just show that because, you know how it is. We want to show things. We want to do things. We want to get things. So many things. I'm saying the word things a lot. So first things first, we need to head into the Woods of Mystery. That is first. I guess we could head back in time and then come back and do this, but I don't want to defeat Odolwa again. So you will take me there, right? Yeah, so we have the bunny hood, so we should be okay. We're not going to get lost in here. We're going to have to do this twice, though, because we have to go talk to her first. And then why do you change your mind like that? I don't understand why you're such an indecisive monkey. But it bothers me. It bothers me. So we have to go talk to her, and then we can go talk to the hag at the potion shop, and then after that, we can bring her the red potion, and then we can do the game that I wanted to do, and we can knock out 2 birds with 1 stone because we can actually do the whole thingamajiggy with the magic mushroom all at once. Yes, we did this already. I don't have the item that you need, but I'm gonna find it, I promise. I'm gonna go talk to your old hag sister, and we'll get this sorted out. So you need to just chill. You need to just chill, Kume. That's even how you pronounce it. I feel like it could be Kalme, but I don't know. I don't know. I feel like Kume works. Both work. How about that? How about they both work? So we're gonna go in here, which is the magic Hags potion shop, and talk to her. Why are you always sleeping? I don't get why you're always asleep. I know. Give me the red potion. Give me the red potion. Ah, are you serious? Am I gonna have to get another magic mushroom? That is some poop. I don't have an extra bottle. What are you hanging around for? I hate slackers. Man, I'm really gonna have to just waste this. Okay, this is not looking good. How do I get rid of this thing? Oh, crap. That's not what I wanted to do. I have an idea on how we can fix this, but it's more work than it's worth. But we're gonna do it anyway because I want to get this taken care of. I don't want to leave this just hanging because in order to complete this part, we're gonna have to defeat Odolwa again, and I don't want to redo that. Don't want to redo that, really. I mean, I guess at some point we will have to go back and defeat him again, but still, I don't want to do it right now. Don't want to do it right now. I think I want to go to West Clocktown. I believe that is where I want to go. So I think we can go to the Curiosity Shop, if I'm not mistaken. Which is the last door. There we go. It's open because it opens at 10 p.m. Oh yes, you don't serve masqueraders because I have the bunny hood, blah blah blah. Come in. Tonight I got nothing to sell, I kid you not, but can I buy something? I'll pay you good for it. Alright, let's give him the... Oh, give me 5 rupees for that. Cool. That is really... no, I don't have anything else. I don't have anything else for you. Stop. Leave me alone. At least I added him to my notebook, but that really doesn't help. That really doesn't help. That was the biggest waste of time in my entire life. Biggest waste of time in my entire life. I guess we can deposit some rupees. Why not? I mean, we do have to work up to 5,000 and we have 200, so we probably should be depositing some rupees here and there. I'll just deposit 100, that leaves us with 395, and we can soar back to... What is that Link's leg that's shaking right there? That's really strange. That is really freaking strange. So we're going back to the Southern Swamp, and we're going to do this whole thing all over again. Hopefully there's another mushroom right by the owl statue so I can just pick that up. Otherwise, I am just going to be upset. I'm going to be upset. That did not work out as planned at all. Yeah. Okay, no. Don't do that right now. Otherwise, we're going to have to do the exact same thing again. I almost made the same mistake twice. Let's pull out the Deku mask. There we go. So we're going to have to come back here to get another mushroom, I guess. I mean, there are mushrooms in the Woods of Mystery and around there, so maybe we can just get one over there. And it's really not that big of a deal either. It doesn't even net us a heart piece or anything like that. Or another mask, even. Just the ability to get blue potions, and I don't know if that's really exciting or not, because we will definitely be able to buy blue potions somewhere else in the game instead of going through this whole thing by getting mushrooms. So that's a thing. That is indeed a thing. Let's talk to you again, and now you should be able to give us a red potion. There we go. I know you hate slackers. Stop telling me about how you hate slackers. It's just terrible that you would say something like that. It's just terrible. Alright, so we need to go back to Kume, and finally now we have the red potion after all of that. Follow Mr. Monkey again because I don't have the path memorized. Probably should because I've done this so many times. But yeah, he's going to go to the one on the right now, right? Yeah, I'm kind of getting it memorized. Kinda sorta getting it memorized. I had you figured out, Mr. Monkey. I had you figured out. I've been watching you. I've been watching you. And to the left? Yeah, okay. Alright, I guess I do kind of have it memorized. Kinda, sort of. Part of it. Part of it. Okay, I have your red potion. Here you go. Ah, that color, that smell is definitely Kotake's. Yes, I know. That's what I've been telling you. That's what I've been saying, man. I mean, lady. Now, we've already done this before. The only reason I have to do it again is because I went back in time and saved. If I didn't do that, we would not have to be doing this again. But there's really nothing else I can say. Now, since Odolwa is defeated, the Swamp Cruise Tour thingamajiggy is not available anymore, so we can't do that. Cannot do that. Are there any mushrooms? Any mushrooms around here at all? No mushrooms. So we're gonna have to run back. We're gonna have to run back unless there's some. No, I don't see any. I don't see any mushrooms. Oh, wait. Wait. Yeah, alright. So we didn't have to go far. I thought we were gonna have to run all the way there and then run all the way back to do this, but that is not the case. And I'm only gonna show this once. I don't ever use blue potion. In fact, I very rarely use any potion at all for myself because it's really not necessary. If you're getting a majority of the heart pieces that are available, there's no reason that you should be dying and needing potion and stuff like that. So yeah, my potions work very well, they do. Comey told me all about it. So did you take the boat cruise yet? No, I want to speak to the hag. If I only had some fragrant mushrooms. Well, it's your lucky day because I found some fragrant mushrooms. What a scent. Oh, you did a great job finding this one. I just haven't been able to get my hands on any of them and that put me in a real pinch. Well, I can use this to make something, so come back later. So if you go out the door and... Oh, it's been later. It's been a total of 5 seconds, so you definitely have it ready by now. Definitely. Let's talk to you. What do you have to say now? Welcome. My potions work very well, they do. Comey told me all about it. So did you take the boat cruise yet? Speak to the hag. I think I'm smelling the light. No, I don't have any more mushrooms. Oh, you'll buy it. Okay. But now she'll make blue potion. It goes down easy and gets right to work. Cool. Cool. 60 rupees. Which is actually much cheaper than what we could buy it from the Deku Scrub that's actually in Akana Canyon. We can't get there yet, so if you need blue potion before that point in the game, this is where you have to come. But you can get it for 60 rupees as opposed to 100, so I guess it's a good deal. But usually the Akana Canyon one is easier and just more convenient, even if it does cost a little bit more. So that is that. That is all I have to say about that, and we're going to go back to the beginning of the Southern Swamp and go back to where the boat cruise area is. And like I said, once Odolwa is defeated, you can't do the boat cruise anymore. She actually has a different little mini game that you can play instead that involves the bow and archery and hitting moving targets. It's quite difficult, actually, especially because you have to hit 20 of them. And you'll see what I'm talking about in a second, and I might actually fail the first time. Because I usually fail the first time on this one. I don't know why. I mean, it's not crazy difficult or anything, but it's just, I don't know, it can be a little bit tedious. So we're going to go to the window over here, and at least we have unlimited arrows. We don't have to use our own arrows for this minigame. Oh, but wait, yes, just as I thought. It seems the poison swamp has been cleaned up, so why not try something that's more interesting? How about a little game? I'll fly around on my broom and you try to hit my targets. Doesn't it sound fun? Well, wanna try? Sure! Tee-hee-hee, that's the way to go. Oh. She was also saying... She was saying something, I don't know what it was. Something about 20 hits getting you a prize. Maybe, I don't know. If you hit me, I'll never forgive you. So you can't hit her, I think 8 times is the limit. If you hit her 8 times, then the game ends. So I'm gonna try not to hit her 8 times. It's something like that. But, yeah, see, she's a moving target, and it's not incredibly difficult. But it's not the easiest thing in the world either. So you can just rapid fire, kind of like a machine gun, but you run a much higher risk of hitting her. And if you just hit her a whole bunch of times in a row, that's really not the best thing because you'll have a limited amount of times that you can hit her. Where did you go? I always lose you. I always lose you at that part. Oh. At least she lets you know when you hit her. So we're actually halfway there already, so this is great. 12... 13, 14. Okay, so it's not as hard as I thought. Or as hard as I remembered. Once you get to that point, rapid firing isn't the worst idea in the world. How did that not hit? How did that not hit? Alright, so we're up to 17. We can slow down a little bit. At the end, it gets very easy because she moves really, really slow. She moves really, really slow at the end. So if you are needing of a couple more to go, you have an opportunity to get... come on, just get one more just for safe keepings. There we go. Now we have 21. We don't really need to try anymore. There's no real reason to keep shooting like rapid fire because I'll probably hit her 150 times and then lose. So you just go around in a circle basically. You just tour the swamp just like you would before, but yeah. So at this point, yeah, it's really easy to hit her a bunch of times because she's so close to you and she's moving kind of slow. So, and there's not really any objects in the way. But we did get over 20. 23! Pretty good considering. Well, as I promised. Here, take this. Dun, 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 dun. Piece of hearts. It's our first piece of heart for this next heart container. So, yeah, we're doing pretty good. Pretty good. That's one of the archery games. And we are about 36 minutes into this episode right now. 36 minutes into this episode right now. Now, you can just play the Song of Time at this point. There's really not much else that you can do in the swamp that requires the swamp to be back to normal. So if you wanted to play the Song of Time, now would be a perfect time to do it. But you can also save at this owl statue over here. But I think I'm just going to play the Song of Time. So, with that being said, we're going to stop here. Next time, we're going to play some of the archery games, try to get some upgrades on our quivers. We're going to try to get some more heart pieces and do all of the optional stuff that is now open to us that was not open before. And then we can head out to the mountains at Snowhead and start trying to help the Gorons out because they're in trouble. They're freezing up there on the mountain. Spring is just not coming. It's just not coming. So with that being said, if you have not done so already, please remember to show some support to the channel and the series by leaving a rating and a comment on this video. It does help out a lot. I always listen to your feedback, so that is a thing. And with that being said, I will see you all for the next episode, but until then, game on!